What's going on, boys? I'm back at you again. And we gonna get right through this. The worst team in the NFC East, or the NFC least, what it used to be, the Washington Commanders. We gonna go right through these boys, and they gonna meet their reckoning too. Cause these boys gonna suck. We seen their depth chart. They ain't got nothing to speak for. But they gonna play the worst team in the league, even worse than they are, week one. But actually, let's actually look at Arizona's depth chart. Because I don't even know what they look like. I know they're awful. I know they're horrible. But let's see how horrible they are. Let's see how horrible the Arizona Cardinals truly might be. Or will be, I should say. I know they're going to be bad. I know Kyler Murray ain't going to be there. I know that he's a big part of their offense, but I need to see the team around him to see how bad they truly are. Oh, all right. They got Colt McCoy. McCoy, now that I think about it, McCoy is not terrible. He might be able to win a game or two, but I don't think the Cardinals are trying to win a game. That's what it is. They're not trying to win. So either way, this is going to make Colt McCoy look really bad, and it's going to make his record worse. So I feel bad for him because he's still playing for his job. Maybe not here, somewhere else. So if they got him losing these games, that could be ruining his career. So I would urge him to be careful of doing that. So they got James Conner, Marquise Brown, still a beast. Rondale Moore, Yeah, their team is bad. Zach Ertz, Humphreys isn't bad. Paris Johnson, that's their rookie. He's going to be good. Will Hernandez used to be on the Giants. Beecham is not the worst. Their O-line's not the worst. They have a decent tight end, decent running back. They got a decent number one, but he's really a number two / slot guy. So now on defense, Zaven Collins is okay. And then that's it. They have nothing else. Buda Baker. Buda Baker needs to get up off that team. So this team is terrible. This is probably the worst defense in the entire league. And it's not even close. They have one name on the defense right here. Jalen Thompson's okay, but it's going to mean nothing. Kazir White's all right, but this defense is pretty bad. Yeah, they're going to lose, guys. The Cardinals will. So game one against the Cardinals, I got the Commanders winning their first game. So it's going to look good for them. The Cowboys are going to win. The Eagles are going to win. The Giants are going to lose to the Cowboys. And then Washington is going to be leading in wins over the Giants in week one. That's very, very sad. Then they play Denver. I don't even think I have to reference, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm pretty sure I had Denver winning. I don't know if Arizona's going to win a game this year. I'd be surprised if they do. Let's see. Denver, yeah, I had them winning, so that's an L for the Broncos. Well, for the Commanders against the Broncos. Then they play the Bills. Let's reference. I had the Bills winning, of course. Just had to check. So that's an L. Then they play the Eagles. That's definitely an L. Let's look over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I had the Eagles winning, so that's an L. So they're 1-3. Then they play the Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears. We haven't looked at their depth chart. Let's look at Chicago's depth chart. I think they're going to be decent next year. Chicago Bears. I think the Bears are going to be decent next year, guys. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positivo. I'm almost positivo. All right, so Justin Fields and P.J. Walker, they got him from the Carolina Panthers. So P.J. Walker can back him up pretty nicely. So that's a damn good backup. Plays kind of the same way, so that's very good. Donta Foreman is a big-time bruiser. So that
That's gonna be good, guys. This is a guy. He's gonna be playing in cold weather. He puts his head down. 240-pound guy, bruiser. So this is gonna be good. And they have Khalil Herbert, receiving guy. All right. So they got DJ Moore, Darnell Mooney, and Chase Claypool. So I think, and then they still have Aquemina St. Brown. So they have a really Dante Pettis. They have a really good wide receiver core. This is a top 5 wide receiving core, guys. If we're being honest, this is top 5 in the league. And then Cole Kmet is a beast, guys. Like, he's actually a good tight end. Now let's look at the O line. Blasted game is okay. Braxton Jones, meh. Cody Whitehair is good. Nate Davis is pretty decent. And Darnell Wright is their rookie. So their right side of the line, including the center, is really good. Braxton Jones. Oh, yeah, he's a younger guy, too. So their O-line, they just need a left guard. And I think they can compete. But I think this offense is ready to go, guys. I think the Bears can win their division this year. I know it sounds crazy. They go from being the worst team last year, and now I'm saying they're the best. But I think they have potentially the best team in the division. Best offense, for sure. We haven't looked at the Vikings yet. No, yeah, we have, actually. The Vikings offense doesn't look better than this. The Packers offense doesn't look better than this. The Lions offense, which we did look at, I think. Yeah, we looked at them. Doesn't look better than this. I think the Bears are going to win that division. Let's see their defense now. All right. So their D-line is not that good. Billings is the only one I recognize. And I think he was on the Bengals. Tremaine Edmonds, they stole him from the Bills. Jalen Johnson, Eddie Jackson's a beast. So their defense is meh, but their offense is legit, guys. So as long as they can put up points, they'll be all right. They just got to keep people under 30 points. And I think they can drop more than that, honestly. But this game, let's see, Bears versus Washington. I think I'm going to take the Bears here, man. I think the Bears are just a better team. They're going to be much improved from their one-win team last year. So that's an L for Washington. The Bears are going to easily double their wins. So they have to get 2 wins to double their wins, guys. They're going to win at least 6, 7, 8 games and win that division, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think they're the best team on offense, and this is an offensive league. And no one's expecting the Bears to win. They're all going to be like, they won 1 game. So no one's going to expect it. But me, I don't do that. All right, let's look at the Falcons depth chart. That's another team we haven't actually looked at. We know who they have, but we haven't actually seen it. Atlanta. Whoops. I always look at their team name before anything else. So let's look at what Atlanta has to offer. Probably nothing too good. We know Desmond Ridder is their QB. I don't trust him. But do I trust him more than the Commanders quarterback, who we don't even know who it is? The answer would probably be yeah. Falcons. So they got Desmond Ridder. Taylor Heineke. He's now the backup on the Atlanta Falcons. So I guess the Washington Commanders were just done with him. See you later. And we're just going to bring another no-name guy in there. Okay, I guess. So they got Bijan Robinson. He's a beast. They still got Cordell Patterson. I think he's better than Algier, honestly. Cordell Patterson is an animal. Now they have a 3-headed monster. Drake London's a beast. Matt Collins is a big boy wideout. He's a beast. He's an Eagles Super Bowl legend. He played on the Raiders. Now he's over here. Scotty Miller from the Bucks. Okay. So they made some moves here. Kyle Pitts, Keith Smith. So their skill guys are looking legitimate, guys. Now we just got to see if Desmond Ridder can put it all together. I don't know. But look at this, though. 6'5", 6'4", 5'9", 6'6". So they got all big guys. They're playing basketball out there, guys. This is a basketball team. I like it. Jake Matthews, top 5 left tackle. Bergen's okay. Lindstrom's okay. Dahlman, meh. McGarry probably should be doing better over there. They got Calais Campbell. I did not know that. He's been all over the league. Let's see. Grady Jarrett's good. So they got 2 good D linemen. Lorenzo Carter's okay. Bud Dupree is pretty good. I'll give you that. Bud Dupree can play. AJ Terrell's okay. Jeff Okuda is terrible from the Lions. This guy is awful. Jesse Bates is good. So, I mean, they're going to be more improved from last year, I guess, or just about the same. I think they're a little bit better. They got big boy wideouts. But in this situation, I'm picking the Falcons over Washington. So that's another L. Because Washington is really bad. All they have is Brian Robinson, the running back, and Terry McLaurin, if he's even still on the team. That's literally all they have on that team. Then they play the Giants, who are slightly better. And I had the Giants winning, so that's another L. Then they play the Eagles. And that's another L. Then they play the Patriots. Eagles, and then the Patriots. And I had the Patriots winning, right? Yep, I had the Patriots winning, so that's another L. Then they play the Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks. And I think that's an L too. L. Then they play the Giants again. L. Then they play Dallas, the Cowboys. The disappointing Dallas Cowboys, which where they will not meet their demise and win that game. Cowboys. Washington. Yeah, that's an L. Then they got Miami, the Dolphins. And I'm pretty sure I got the Dolphins winning that. Yep, I do. So that's an L. Then the bye week. Then they play the LA Rams. And I think LA's a little bit better. Not much better, but enough to get the job done. So, in other words, L. Alright, so now, let's see here. We got the Jets. I think we all know what's going to happen there. Most likely, L. So the Jets, let's see. Yep. 2 more games. The 49ers. That's a brutal schedule for such a shitty team. So they got the 49ers and the Cowboys to close out the year. That's rough, guys. Because we know how this ends for them. And it's not a good thing. The Niners, they're not going to be able to beat the Niners, guys. Like, come on. Like, the Niners, because they have no quarterback. They have no players. It's just, like, no, L. And then they play the Cowboys again. I had the Cowboys winning, so L. So Washington is winning a game, and it's against the Cardinals, who I think is the only other team that's worse than them. The Raiders, actually the Raiders didn't win a game either. I'm looking at the Raiders' schedule. I didn't have them winning shit. So far the Raiders have a worse record. Washington 1-16. It's a shame they didn't have these 2 teams playing. They should have had Washington and the Raiders playing. They should have had the Texans. Well, not the Texans anymore. What other team's going to suck? The Cardinals. So Washington, Cardinals, and Raiders should have been playing each other. Intertwined, those 3 teams. Because those are the 3 worst teams in the league by far. Those are the 3 teams that don't have a quarterback. or have a quarterback that is not able to pass a physical, therefore not able to play. So next, I'm not sure what division I want to do next because there's so many good ones. Like, because the NFC is going to be a lot more competitive because they're not as good as the AFC. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shapes out on the NFC side. I think, I don't want to do the 49ers next because that's too predictable. Let's do the Bears division next. Let's do that. Let's do the Bears next. So we'll do the Bears. We'll do the just to switch it up. We'll do the Bears, then we'll do the Lions, then the Packers and the Vikings, and that's how we'll do that. I've made my decision. So we'll do the Bears next. Let me put it in now, because I'm very interested to see how the Bears do. Chicago next year, and we're gonna find out quick, fast, in a hurry. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And enjoy your 4th of July if I don't get to see you guys or make a video for tomorrow. But I might. But enjoy.